Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another installment of The Road to Mediocrity. You can see, back in the gym. But before I kind of get into what went down on the court, I did want to apologize for the uploading schedule being severely interrupted. What happened was I had some technical difficulties with my camera equipment, and then the gym where I usually work out was closed for several days, and I went out of town, so so things did get slowed down. But this week we'll be back on our normal uploading schedule going forward. Now, in the actual workout, I was kind of looking at working on the kind of that one dribble into the pull-up, either where you're walking up into it, maybe the defender's kind of laying back and you catch them off guard, or lateral, whether you're taking one hard dribble maybe off a pass, or the ending of like a series of moves and you go to that one last to finish it off. And well, that right there, I was taking my ring off. I don't see how people play with those things on. It bothers me. And there you go. But I think the main thing that I'm trying to work on in the course of these workouts is consistency. I feel that my form is pretty solid. I have pretty good form. The main thing that I want to and need to improve on in terms of that is the actual release, in terms of it coming off the right finger in the right way. Sometimes it kind of gets a little sloppy, and that's where I get into trouble. But I feel like for the most part I shoot the basketball fairly straight. You don't see me, at least in this particular workout, missing far to the left or far to the right, so that's a good thing. It's just a matter of developing that consistency with the release, and once I do that, I can stay in a rhythm once I get into one. But I guess the other thing is overall mental consistency, because here's the thing: what I have found is that I get in a rhythm, I hit 5, 6, 7 in a row, and then it's like something where I have to miss almost that same amount in a row, and I don't know if it's a mental thing, if I'm thinking about it too much, because I hate to miss shots, but I have to work on that as well. So sports is so mental, but I will look to address that as well. But I thought I got in a pretty good rhythm. Thought I learned some things, so hopefully I can take that and move forward and try to get myself back to competency. So that was kind of what went down on that video. Actually, I got this request at the end to talk about sports, so I'll just dish on the Olympics real quick. So that's big, and that's what's going on. Did you see that poor French athlete whose leg suffered that horrible leg injury? I saw still footage of the aftermath, but I didn't see it actually when it happened, because I don't like to look at things like that. But wow, you really hate to see grotesque injuries like that. The U.S. basketball is doing what they should do and kicking major butt. Australia beat the brakes off of France, and I missed their game last night, so I didn't get to see the results. So if anybody saw that, you want to talk about it in the comment section, just let me know, and we can discuss sports on here. And also, for those of you who may not know, I do also have a website, sneakershoptalk.com, where we do talk about sneaker news as well as sports. I haven't covered any of the Olympic stuff yet. There's just so much, and it's covered from wall to wall. So since I'm not really watching it all at once, I don't want to jump in at the end, but definitely head over there. Also, be sure to share, like, subscribe this video, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I'm out. Peace.